Jordan, you so dumb. Hey friends, welcome back to another Slumber ParTEA. Yeah, I had to hit that up for y'all one time for the one time. Okay, first order of business. Let's get into the pajamas. Yeah, daisies, because if you're new to our Slumber ParTEAs, it's basically me talking about my life experience, everything that I've been through. Please don't feel sorry for me. Like, don't boo-hoo-hoo cry for me. I don't do this for sympathy nor pay y'all love. Baby, I just do this so y'all can learn from my mistakes or find this entertaining in some sick way. No, I'm just kidding because I be laughing myself. But yeah, it's just more so like, I guess at this point, this is like my bibliography. Out of order, but nonetheless bibliography of my life. Okay. Let's get straight into it. So today, since I'm not gonna hold y'all, I did have a video pre-recorded for y'all to receive on the 9th, but this story will explain why y'all never got y'all video on the 9th. And then the video that was supposed to get posted on the 9th is now gonna get pushed back to next Saturday simply because like this video is closer to the event itself. So why not just talk about it, get it out the way? The other one ain't really like, I don't know. All I know is I'm backed up on content. So truth be told, whenever y'all see whatever video y'all see it. Okay. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We're gonna talk about what y'all really want to know about the model experience. Okay. The behind the scenes that nobody really tell you. I'll be the one to tell you. Cause you know I'm gonna keep it a buck each and every time. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold you. I don't remember exactly when they put their whole like process out, when they even started their process. I don't remember. All I know is first I thought it was a scam. Okay, and you like, well, why would you? But I don't know why I do what I do, to be honest. Sometimes I really just be winging it in life, and y'all be like, oh my goodness, how did she do that? I don't even know how I do it. Okay, so boom, I sent in all the information that they requested. Didn't really think they would hit me in. Like, I wasn't really, like I'm telling you, I wasn't taking the process seriously. I really thought this was just a scam. Like, somewhere down the line, I was like, we're going to figure out that it's a scam, and we're going to cut it and did it, and that's that. Okay. So, boom, I get an email talking about sending your pictures, this, that, and the other. But when I told you I had just taken down my hair, I had a fro on my head. I looked crazy. And that's why I was just like, that's why I'm telling you, I didn't think they were going to take me seriously because I had a fro on my head. I'm looking crazy. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. So, you know, sending your pictures, no makeup, no nothing. Okay, cool. Bet with this fro on my head looking all types of crazy. I send it in. Next thing you know, they send the whole like details, blase, you know, sell your tickets, because each model gets assigned like certain amount of tickets, 8 tickets to be precise. So you have to like sell your 8 tickets and then boom, make your way to New York by yourself. One of my close friends bought a ticket. Thank you, Jordan. At first it was just gonna be a me trip, but then my brother wanted to come, so then he bought a ticket, so it was gonna be like a me and him ordeal. But then my mom wanted to come too, and then it was like, okay, cool, bad, but then get a ticket just in case my stepdad want to go too. Okay, so that's like all the in-person tickets that we had. Okay, exactly, cool, bet. So as all the tickets are getting sold, I sell out all my tickets, so I'm already known, because you have a deadline on when you're supposed to sell your tickets. That's your meal ticket into getting into the show. Okay. So if you sell like 5 tickets and you don't, I don't really know the process if you don't sell all your tickets. Because obviously I sold all my tickets. So don't ask me about that now. So once you sell your 8 tickets, that's your meal ticket to like, okay, cool, you're in you made the cut basically. You made the cut, but you didn't really make the cut because now you got to find your way there to New York. They don't care how you do it. Just do what you got to do. You hear me? Okay, cool. Bet. Like they basically explain the process to you before you even start. So like, if this is not what you're trying to get yourself into, like just dead it right there and then. Like they don't say just dead it, but it's given very much like just dead it right there and then. If you're not gonna cut it, just cut it. It's not, don't waste your time. Exactly. Okay, so cool. Bet. So everybody gets their tickets, this, that, and the other. We go through the whole process. They explain everything, a whole bunch of Zoom calls later. They put us in a group chat. The group chat, I'm not gonna hold you, I really, at first, I was excited about the whole process because, like, I love interacting, meeting new people. It's hit or miss because, like, I like meeting new people, but then I don't like when people start acting too uppity because, like, no disrespect, but with the utmost disrespect, who are you for real? And I was hoping that I wouldn't, like, bump into people like that because I don't like real uppity people because, like, anyway, so boom, they put us in this group chat with all the models. Like, from what I'm understanding, I really didn't understand too much. All I know is we all in this group chat. There's about like 300 to 400 people. Okay, there's a lot of people. That's what I want you to understand. For sure, 300. I don't know what the final number became because like people kept like coming, and it was just coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. So boom, I go ahead because everybody like sharing their information, this, that, and the other followers, blah, 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 blah. So we basically networking. So then it's like, okay, cool. So who are y'all designers? Because like, I'm trying to see who's in my group. I put like, you know, who's your designers, blase, blase, blase. Nobody answers. See, that's why I don't reply in group chat because like stuff like that gonna make me tweak out. Like you see my message, but you not. And I don't mean tweak out as in like I'm really about to go off on somebody. I mean tweak out in the sense like really shut down. I don't want to be a part of it. That's just me as a person because if you ain't, I just think that's weird. That's just me though. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me though. So, at this point, I'm like, okay, cool, bet, whatever. I delete the message because like, y'all gonna act like y'all don't see my message. And then they just kept commenting and talking, but it was more so about like social media. I was like, okay, cool, bet. So at this point, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but at the same time, like, I'm not going for them. I'm going for me. I rock with me heavy, so it don't really matter. I'm not going there for nobody else. Like, I'm not going there to make friends. I'm going there to take care of business. Point blank. Period. So at this point, I'm not really replying too much in the group chat. I'm just reading it. But then, like, people start asking questions. Now, me being me, I'm not gonna hold you. At first, I didn't want to reply simply because I was a tad bit pissy. You want answers, but y'all couldn't answer my question. Okay, but I put my like I would say ego because that's more so like an ego thing because I had to put that aside because at the end of the day, like I knew the answer to the girl's question. I'd be wrong not to answer the question. Like, yeah, these people want to be weird, but that's dumb. Like, I'm not even built like that for real. So for me to like up and do that, no. And at the end of the day, I don't really know the girl. So that's me assuming that the girl saw my message and didn't reply. So I'm not going to assume that she saw my message because keep in mind, like I told y'all, people are coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in the group chat. So at this point, I'm not really keeping the track like, oh, this person saw it, this person, it's never that serious. Okay. So I replied to her message. The messages I could reply to, I did reply to them. I had hit them up one time, the TME. So I hit TME up one time and I had asked them about like the whole I forgot what I asked them about. Oh, nails. Y'all, I asked them about my nails because during one of the Zoom meetings, it was talk about like nails, natural, you know. Me, y'all know me. I like my long woo-ha grabbers. I ain't want to say the word because, you know, YouTube be real sensitive. But I love my little woo-ha grabbers, real long, lengthy. Yeah, that's me. I don't really play with the soccer mom nails. I'm not knocking the soccer mom nail people. I'm just not a soccer mom nail type of girl. Okay? Don't get me wrong though. I knew one day I would have to get short nails simply because like when you have a kid, I'm not going to have like long nails. Okay. But I just like when that time comes, I would cross that bridge. That's just always been my mind, like my mental. I didn't really think the time would come earlier than it needed to. So that's why I had messaged them like on the side, like when you said nails, cause it was really breaking out. Cause the girl that was talking, like, I don't know if her connection was bad or whatever the case may be, but I'm like, you know, I told him, I was like, I couldn't really hear. So like, long, we want natural, like what are we going for? She's like, well, we prefer like a natural nail, but if you do want like to wear acrylics, then it has to be a natural set. At this point, I'm a tad bit like, cause there's not, me and change are like water and vinegar. Like we could sit in the bottle together, but like we not really on like mesh well. You know what I'm saying? Okay, exactly. So I'm already knowing at this point, like, I got to get short nails. But the thing is, I already have my nails pre-planned out. Like when I got when I knew I sold my 8 tickets, I already started looking for my hair. Cause me being me, like I'm one of those people, I'm indecisive. So it takes me a little longer than the average person to figure out what I want to do. Okay. Cause I might be like, that's what I'm going to do. And then turn back around and be like, this one look better. So I know it takes me a really long time. So if I know something ahead of time, I'm going to get the ball rolling when I can. So I already got my nails set up. I already got my hair, that style that I want set up. I'm already knowing like I'm wearing I'm already knowing I'm trying to give off. First off, my outfit, I changed my outfit twice because I was gonna do like newspaper-ish, like breaking news, but I already did like a breaking news type ordeal on my Instagram. So I was like, maybe not. But then I found like a completely different outfit. So I'm giving off very much corporate America. But then the theme was festival. But it wouldn't be a proper festival if corporate America didn't come to crash the party. Do you hear me? So that's what I was going for. I had the nail set up, everything, hair to go with it. I'm just like, I'm going to do my big one. So when they tell me about the nails, I'm like, okay, slight tweak. Okay, we could go back to the drawing board. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to have to figure out something. So the set that I wanted to get, not gonna get it, but that's fine because I hadn't even did my nails yet. Like it was still like before my nail appointment type ordeal. So then I had told like one of my brother's friends, like, I mean, obviously I could do my own hair, but it's just like I'm just feeling like it's gonna be a stressful time. So one less thing for me to do is ideal. So I'm like, do your big one on my head. Okay. Yeah. Gotta put everybody on the map because like, yes, I'm going, but technically you're going with me because this is your work. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. The last Zoom meeting comes and they're like, hey, before the last Zoom meeting, oopsies. So before the last Zoom meeting, I get an email saying on like my show time, my arrival time, and kind of, I would say, a portfolio packet on the designers. It's like what the designers require. I'm scrolling through. I see my designer, Keenan James. I'm okay, cool, Miss Man, what you getting yourself into? She want a natural beat. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Next thing you know, I'm looking, boom, ponytail. Girl, are you sure you want a ponytail? Are you sure? Is that what you really want to do? Like at this point, I'm like, what in the world am I about to do? My problem isn't that she wants a ponytail, is a ponytail. Like I had not bought the wig yet, but at the same time, like, girl, y'all changed the nails, now the hair. I mean, I always, as a kid, wanted to play dress up, but not like play dress up in a sense where it's like, no, I wanted people to dress me up. I wanted to be, I don't want to say like a human Barbie doll, but I definitely wanted to like be a model in a sense where I got dressed up type stuff, Like that was the childhood dream. We're going to be a model. That dream did die off. I'm not going to hold you. I forgot when it died off. It died off though. Yeah, it did die off because I had got hit up by this one modeling agency, but then my mom told me it was a scam. I don't remember how she knew it was a scam, but she said it was a scam. So like the dream of like, we gonna be a model, it died out very quickly. It didn't necessarily like box me in like you have to wear this ponytail. They just said a ponytail. So I was like, that's pretty broad but still narrow. So it gave me enough wiggle room to play around with the idea of it. So I'm laying down freaking out, but not freaking out too much because like I'm telling myself, girl, we got to be okay with change. Okay. This is what you signed up for. This is what comes with the territory. So if you got hella control issues and you just need things to go a certain way, baby, don't even waste your time being a part of it. Just dead it here, right there, then. Okay, don't go through the process. Okay. So, I get to brainstorming, and I remember when I went to Minnesota Fashion Week, I had a braided like. It was a bun. It was like a neat bun, but I had braids on the side and I really liked that. And I wanted to incorporate that into what I had going on for the New York. My hair is something else. Okay. Like it's curly when it's wet. When it's dry, it's giving 4C hard. Okay. But then when I comb it out, it's just slick and thin. Like not really thin, but it's fine. Like it's very fine. Like if I hot comb it, it's just very fine. It's not giving 4C anymore. Like my hair just, it's a mess of its own. So I'm already like knowing like I want to do a ponytail, a high up ponytail. I don't want to do a low ponytail. I want to do a high up ponytail. Just so I don't look bald, because when I pull my hair all the way back, like, it's giving very much big forehead, bald little girl. I already know I got a big forehead. I don't need the camera zooming into the big forehead. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't need them. Okay. So boom. I knew I wanted to incorporate braids in a hairstyle. I did braids in the back. Can y'all see it? I did little X's in the back. All in the back, there's like X's. Simply because I know I personally just felt like it was gonna be humid. With all that's going on, the hustle and bustle, if it gets hot enough, it's just gonna look all bad. I didn't more so want the product to get stuck on this lady's clothes. I did the braids in the back. I wanted to leave like hair on the side because I was gonna do like a loose ponytail, as you can see. Yeah. Miss Oink Oink. I wanted the little, bounce. I wanted to bounce just like that. Sorry, my bad. So I left loose hair here on the sides. And then like when you come to the front, I wanted like a X type ordeal with braids, separating this loose hair from them. Okay. Did y'all see it? Okay, I hope y'all saw it. Did y'all see the sides? Yeah, just show y'all for the 1500th time. So boom, that's what I knew I was going to do. I literally drew it on a piece of paper, very ugly sketch drawing. But when the idea came to my head, I instantly wrote it down, because if I don't write something down, I'm going to forget it. Okay. So I wrote it down. I knew that's the hair I was going for. Okay. So I went and I bought the tracks, and basically I just did a ponytail. Exactly. As it pertains to the group chat, I've been answering as many questions as I can if I know what they're looking for. Type stuff. Because at some point during that time, I think it was like roughly, I want to say it was around the Lil Tyler concert, but I got an email from TME saying like, we out the office basically. Like it's the week of the show. We about to be busy. So if you need anything, like basically we won't help you. It was very professional. They put it very professionally, but it's basically like, if you need anything, girl, do it yourself, figure it out. But we out the office. We got to get the show on the road. Okay. So the second comes, I go to the concert. When I tell y'all I'm at that man concert, sitting very much like, I'm legs crossed. I'm sipping on my drink, I'm just sitting down. I'm treating it basically like a listening party. Yeah. And I did that simply because like, I can't risk getting injured nor lose my voice. Because when I go to concerts, I'm always yelling. And if I lose my voice, I don't know. I just started overthinking, so I just couldn't let anything happen. So at this point, I'm really just sitting and being really prissy at this point, because like, I can't afford nothing going wrong. Because knowing me and y'all at this point in my time, like, at this point in story time, y'all could tell like my life is a series of unfortunate events. If something's supposed to go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. Last minute. Yeah, one of those. So, I'm enjoying myself, not really doing much. Bro, came back to the group chat. I think like Monday, I went back to go see like what they were talking about. And this one girl had made the remark. She was just like, I think it's strange that y'all see people asking questions, but y'all not answering it. And she had made a valid point, because it's just like, my suspicions were correct. That is weird behavior. But I didn't want to be the first to say it, because like sometimes when I think of stuff, I'd be like, am I tweaking out? Am I overdoing it? So then I just stay quiet. I just keep to myself, because like, is everybody thinking what I'm thinking? Or am I? So I just did it, So when she had said what she had said, it's like, oh, okay, so somebody else knows it's weird too. That's when people start helping each other. But at the end of the day, like, I really feel like TME put us in that group chat to just help each other. Because the way a lot of them kids, and this no shade, no tea, but a lot of y'all was acting very much slow. I don't understand. I can't work for TME because I would be stressed just having to deal with the models alone. And I don't even know if they have what they got going on with their employees and like their other coworkers, but just dealing with the models alone, baby, I'm stressed already. And I'm just looking at the group chats. Why are we asking the same question that these people already answered? What were you doing when they were talking? Like, and that's what I'm saying. No shade, no tea. But if you were, okay, hypothetically, if you weren't because you had to work, whatever the situation may be, okay, that makes sense. But if you were there during the Zoom and you literally are asking the same questions they answered, I need you to reevaluate your life. Like, I was just so over it. So she had made that comment, boom, I see all of them helping each other, blase, 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 blase. The group chat, I'm not really thinking of anything of it. At this point, my mom's nail appointment rolls up. She's getting her hair done, so I go with her to get her hair and nails done because it was the same day, which was I'm looking at my calendar, which was the 7th because I put everything on my calendar. Yeah, I'm in charge of not just me, but my mom as well. I'm a mother. I'm the mother of my mother. So boom, she gets her hair and nails done, right? Okay, cool, bet. Then when she gets her hair and nails done, keep in mind my flight's supposed to take off on the 8th. She gets her hair and nails done. Next thing you know, some girl writes in the group chat, they cancel all the flights till the 10th. Girl, I don't know what type. I'm thinking in my head, I don't know what type of stuff she is on, but whatever you on, girl, you sipping on the wrong thing because. But I'm like, okay, cool, bet. If anything, she might just be tweaking a little bit because, like, I didn't get no email from United saying nothing. Now, don't tell Delta, but I had to cheat on her with United because Delta, I don't know what they was on with them prices. Now, I have flown. I am a Sky Miles member with Delta. Like, me and Delta locked in. We in a long-term relationship. But I'm not the cheating type, but I just had to cheat on her because, like, them prices was really outrageous. And I know how to mingle around with the flights and the tickets and the numbers I know a thing or two. I've been on the plane numerous times. Me and airport, we locked in like this. So I've traveled enough to know all the little secrets as it pertains to like good flights and all that good stuff. So for Delta to still be going on some crazy prices, no. So United was our best bet. So my side dude, United. So so at this point, I'm over here like, okay, cool, bet. I didn't get no email from United, so I don't know what this girl is talking about. I didn't reply to it because at this point, I can't be stressed. Please don't try to stress me out. Okay, I just want everything to go smoothly. Boom. I get back home after my mom's like whole ordeal. Keep in mind, my mom is so hard to dress because prior to us even like going on the trip, I was finding her outfit to wear. And bro, styling my mom I just feel like I can style anybody, baby, because my mom is the pickiest person. And that's no shade to her, but she is just very picky. Like, I got her some shoes. They were 19 unit. Got her those shoes. She talked about she loved the shoes. Boom. Not even a few seconds later, she's like, I don't know if I like it anymore. Okay, cool, bet. Let's return it and get a new pair. It's literally exactly 14 days. The day that we're leaving is the 14th day. So it's like, if we take it back and get a new pair, we can hopefully get something by the time we leave or before then, you know? She's like, okay. Then she comes up and she's like, actually, I like it. So I tell her, I'm like, maybe you should, sleep. Just sleep on it. Okay. I need you to really fully decide what you want to do before like we actually make decisions. So you sleep on it and you let me know at the end. So she's like, no, I really like it. So boom, that was her outfit. Okay. I'm gonna upload a picture. So that was her little outfit. She looked really cute, real dandy, all that. So the 8th rolls up. I get a email from United talk about your flight has been moved from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Now, this is exactly why I do 6 a.m. flights, because when you do an early morning flight, if you miss your flight, you will be on standby for the next flight. Okay. If any cancellation does happen, you will be on for the next flight. Nonetheless, you will keep getting moved down. That's what I'm trying to get you to know. Like, you're going to get moved down as it pertains to flights. If you get there at 6 a.m. and you catch your flight, you're just going to be there early at whatever your destination is. And you could tee up and do whatever, and the day is still young. But if any inconvenience happens, you're good because like you'll just get pushed back to the next flight. I've flown first class, middle class, third class. No, all jokes aside, but I've been like on every part of the plane. So I know exactly like what's what. So me being me, knowing, I just had a feeling that I shouldn't book a round trip. So I booked one way and then a one way. So 2 separate flights. And I'm glad I did because when you do separate flights, you're easier. They're able to move you around as it pertains to flights and like meshing you well with other like connecting ones more better than when you have a round trip flight. I learned that the hard way on another trip, but that's a story for another day. I'm not like, you don't gotta wake up early no more. just go ahead and be ready so we can get to the airport because our flight take off at 8 p.m. We get to the airport. That's when they let us know, like, boom, that flight's been canceled. The weather's still bad in New York. So at this point, I'm kind of upset. Keep in mind, we had checked in a bag too. So now we had to go pick up our bag and everything. We had ended up going back home. But before we went back home, shout out to Nicholas. I remember your name. Sir, you will forever stay in my heart. Don't you hear me? So while everybody's hustling and bustling at the gate, we went to another gate. And when I went to another gate, I had asked the guy there, I'm like, hey, which is Nicholas. I asked Nicholas. I had asked him, I'm just like, you know, like, what's up? Blase, 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 you know, as it pertains to the flight. And that's when he let us know, like, ain't nothing, can't do nothing. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Now, keep in mind, they have rescheduled me for the 8 p.m. flight to the next day. So I would be leaving at, on the 9th, which is the day of the show. They wanted me to be leaving the airport, departing at 8 a.m. and I would get there at like 10 something. And you're like, girl, what? For the slow ones in the back that don't really do too much traveling, Minnesota and New York. New York's an hour ahead of Minnesota. So it's a 2 hour and like something minutes flight. But then like because of the time differential, that's why it's, yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So I let him know I can't be there at no 10:30. I'm supposed to be at the venue at 10:30 latest. So for you to be telling me I'm going to get there at the airport at 10:30 and I still got an Uber to my destination, that's crazy to me. I said, I can't do that. Like, I got a show. I have to be there. So, boom. He put the S on his chest. Mr. Sir is like, I could do standby, but I can't promise you. Baby, that's something. That's very much something, okay? So then, like, when he gives us our ticket, I go down to go pick up the bag at baggage claim because at this point, we on our way back home because this is our state. So why would we sleep at the airport? We don't need to. So we go pick up our bags. As we're picking up our bags, I call the hotel and I let them know, like, hey, can you cancel our first night because we're still in Minnesota. Like, we're nowhere near New York. We can't come. Can you just reimburse us that money? And then, like, we'll be there the next day on the 9th. They're like, are you sure you're going to be here? And I was like, yeah, for sure. Baby, I don't know what I'm banking on. I'm banking on hopes, promises, and prayers. Because there's no reason I should tell this man I'm going to be there. And I don't even know if I'm going to be there. But, like, I'm going to be there. I don't know how. I don't know when. I'm going to be there. Don't worry about it. So, boom, they cancel it, refund the money, blase, 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 blase. At this point, when we get back home, I cannot sleep for the death of me. My nerves are getting the best of me. Like, I'm getting anxious because, like, there is no way in hell. Like, this can't be happening to me. But at this point, I'm not surprised because, like, there's just always something, very much something when it comes to my life. Like, I just can't have something that just goes smoothly ever. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, baby. I'm telling y'all, like, at this point, so I keep telling myself, pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. This is all gonna add up. Like, it's okay because pressure makes diamonds. You hear me? Okay, cool. Bet. That's why I keep telling myself, pressure makes diamonds, blase, 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 blase. So, I finally was able to sleep for like an hour, literally an hour, and not even a full hour because I just couldn't sleep. So, at 2 o'clock, because I told my mom, I said at 2 o'clock, you need to be up and ready because I'm going to do your makeup. Oh, notion is now be ready. So when we land, like, we go straight to the show type stuff. Okay. So, 2 a.m. rolls up. I do what I gotta do. Like, we're already dressed up, this, that, and the other. I beat her face. I beat my face. And you like, you beat her? Yes, I beat her face. Cause you know what? When you're the makeup artist, hairstylist, and everything in the family, everybody comes to you. Okay. We're rushing against time, but we gotta make something work. Okay. So I'm curling her hair. I already got my hair curled because it's a ponytail, but I put the little flexi rods in. So we tied it up. I'm curling her hair. Got her looking right, beat her face. Then after I beat her face, I beat my face. I get ready. Okay. And now I downsize on bags because, like I told y'all, we checked in a bag, but because we're only going to be there for like 24 hours now, there's no need to bring a check-in bag. We could just bring a carry-on. Like, we just downsize everything and put it in the carry-on. So boom, we got everything into the carry-on. I literally have my clear, like, cause when you get to the venue, they tell you. Well, prior to the venue, they let you know, like, you need to have a clear bag because they have a strict clear bag policy. me being mean, like I had to buy my clear bag, but basically the clear bag's like 12 by 12 by 6 or is it 6 by, all I know is 12, 12, 6. What angle the 12 and the 6 is on, I don't know. But it's like a very, not too small, but small enough bag where you can't go crazy. Okay. So I put everything in there as it pertains to makeup, everything, blase, 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 blase. The only thing I don't have in there is snacks. Now, I did eat some applesauce, okay? Now, keep in mind, 2 o'clock, I had some applesauce because we really going like, and I'm talking about the to-go packed applesauce. That's what I had. So, eat the applesauce because we're about to go to the airport. We get to the airport. My nerves are getting the best of me. I am like really tweaking out. Oh, back up. So when we first made it to the airport at 8 p.m., I had my camera with me. Okay, you will see that when if you watch the vlog, you'll see that I had my camera with me because I had the intentions of vlogging on this New York trip. Like when we landed, I was gonna link up with a few people. We're gonna do things like go out, really have a night on the town type stuff. So I'm just like, I'm gonna leave the camera, this, that, and the other. I'm really just recording at this point because I know I'm gonna say a story time. I'm knowing I'm gonna tell a story time because this is too absurd for me not to have a story time. Like my story times be of my absurd life, and this is absurd. So I'm gonna make this a story time. So I didn't really want to vlog anymore after my first, like the 8 p.m. flight got canceled. Okay. So as we're on our way to the airport for our 6 a.m. flight, as we're on the way to the airport, the road that we take to the airport closed. Keep in mind, this is the same road we used to come home. So why that road is closed beyond me. Face beat, we're all in the car, everything. The road is closed. Boom. So my stepdad, he knows like he's one of those people like, go south on 896 and blase blase. He's one of those, like he really like knows the streets, like he knows the streets. Not me. Okay? Me on the other hand, I'm a GPS type of girl. This might be my city, but I don't know my city. You hear me? So he ends up taking another route. Boom, we get to the airport. So we get to the airport, everything, get to terminal. So I let the lady know, like, keep in mind, I'm sitting at the gate. Nobody's at the front desk. Nobody. I'm waiting on them like white on rice. I said, little do they know, once they step foot behind that desk, not even behind that desk, as you're walking to the desk, I'm already first in line because, Miss Ma'am, can you, like, what can we do? You know, I'm not playing anymore. So one of the ladies comes, before she can even get to the gate, I'm like, hey, you know, blah, 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 explain the whole little breakdown to her. She's like, I'll see what I can do, but I have to go check the plane first. Okay, you do that. As she's there checking the whole plane, doing what she need to do, her little checks, another lady comes. As another lady comes, I go and I talk to her. Cause like, I don't know when that other lady's going to be back. It was Michelle and Mimi. I remember their names. I'm telling you, I don't remember names, but this was crazy enough that I remember everybody's name. Okay. So Michelle comes up. Michelle's like, we'll see what we can do, this, that, and the other. Keep in mind, I have booked all 3 of us together, my brother, me, and my mom. And I tell Michelle, I'm like, hey, if anything, like, you can break us up, but I just need to be there. I need to make this 6 a.m. flight because 6 a.m. was going to land in New York at 9:44. I can kind of I can't do 9:44, but I can kind of do it. I don't got no choice at this point. Beggars can't be choosers. You hear me? So I'm there. And she's just like, okay, cool. I'll see what I can do. I'm like, okay, cool. How far am I on the, standby list? And she's like, you're number 8. That's not too bad, but at the same time, Miss Ma'am. Fingers crossed. Next thing you know, I can't make this up. One of the ladies, like, I don't know if it was her boyfriend or whoever he was, but he was on the 8 a.m. flight and she was on the 6 a.m. flight. So she tells Michelle, like, okay, cool. Keep in mind, I'm sitting down at this point, but I'm listening because, like, I ain't too nosy, but I'm being nosy today. You hear me? So I'm listening and she's just like, I can't separate from him, basically. So she wants to move to the 8 a.m. flight because hers is the 6 a.m., but she doesn't want to leave Buddy at the airport by himself. So I'm not happy, but I'm happy. Like, I'm happy I'm sad that they got separated, but I'm happy that she's getting moved because then I have an opportunity to make this flight. I'm not happy at all. Okay? But I'm happy. You get what I'm saying? I don't pray on anybody's downfall. That's what I'm trying to get. Like, I'm not praying on their downfall. I'm just like, this inconvenience that occurred somehow benefited me. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So boom, like, Michelle says my name. Naomi Witherspoon, come to the podium. I never dashed so quick, baby. When I tell you I was right next to the podium, girl, you ain't even had to say my name on the speaker like that. You didn't have to say government on the speaker. You didn't, really. You could have just twisted. So boom, I go over there. As I go over there, she's just like, here's your boarding pass, blase, blase, blase. I'm in the plane. I'm sitting down. I'm thanking the Lord. I'm like, okay, you know what? I already know that I got to talk to the flight attendant because like soon as this plane lands, I need to be the first off this plane. Do you hear me? First off the plane. Okay. Like I purposefully booked our hotel close to the venue. Our hotel is 16 minutes away from the venue where the show's supposed to take place. The airport and the venue itself, I didn't check that, but I'm on this plane checking it right now. So I'm already knowing like it's a 30-ish minute drive. 30, 40, pushing traffic, but I'm hoping traffic doesn't push it to 50. Because if it does, I'm going to cry. So I'm in the plane checking all this out. I'm like, okay, cool. We can still kind of sort of make it. If the plane don't run late, you know, if it arrives at 9:44 like it's supposed to, I can still kind of sort of make it. So I'm on the plane kind of sad though, because like I went with my mom, but now she probably won't be able to come. Like she'll come, but like I'll probably be either done walking or like whatever the case may be at this time. So I'm trying not to cry. Tears coming up, but my makeup is done. Pressure makes diamonds. You better not cry. So I'm over here like, you know, drying the tears because my makeup's already done and ready. So boom. And you're like, why is it done and ready? Because makeup has to be ready. I mean, yeah, they have makeup artists there, but at the same time, like, just have your makeup ready because like it makes the process more smoother. Okay. So next thing you know, I'm getting sad. I'm like, Lord, I don't know what you gonna do but make a way out of no way. Okay. So next thing you know, I see my brother get on the plane, but like my mom didn't want to separate from him. So I'm like, why are you on the plane? And he's like, mommy's coming. Bro, next thing you know, I see my mom get on the plane. I am ecstatic. I'm enthusiastic, but like they already know because we already planned it out. I said, once this plane lands, like I'm running. What y'all do next is not my concern. So they have the carry-on bag. So my mom, her plan, like her little mindset is she's going to go to the hotel, drop off the bag, get ready, and then meet to the venue. I'm already going to be on my way to the venue. Hands down, I don't got no option. You hear me? Okay. The guy is just like, we're about to land. You know how they say you're about to land, but somehow you're awkwardly still on the plane for like a good, if it was like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, it was one of those. So as soon as he says we're about to land, I tell one of the flight attendants, I said, hey, can I be the first off the plane? I have an appointment. Very important appointment. She says yes. So she goes, tells the other people. So boom, soon as this plane lands, I hear, boy, I don't care if I was still shaking. You could toss me off this plane right now. I took the seatbelt off. I run to the front. Like literally everybody is in first class. Keep in mind, I'm in economic plus. Everybody in first class, boy, they try to stick their foot in the aisle and I'm dashing. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, where did this girl come from? Baby, none of y'all can get a chance. It's me. It's now or nothing. Okay? I had to put my track skills to the work because I haven't used those in a while. Okay? So boom, I'm in line. They're like, we can't let you go right now because like whatever, the person out there got to open the door. I don't know. I'm never in front to ever understand the process. Like in front as in the sense of the door is not open and I'm already like, I'm never like the door is not open, standing waiting for the door to open to understand the process of what really goes on. I'm usually, the door is already open, you walk out. Okay, that's just me. So boom, soon as baby, you know how you see, you know how you're watching those like love movies and then like the person's on their flight, but then they realize that they love that person. So then they end up leaving the flight and then they're running in the airport to go to the person to be like, I love you. I've come to the conclusion I love you. Like one of those dramatic scenes. Yeah. Except think of a mad woman because I'm the mad woman. I'm dashing, running down the airport. I don't care who I trip. Granny, get out the way. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I'm actually dashing down the airport because like I ordered my Uber. My Uber says he's 3 minutes away. I don't even know where I am in this airport, but I know I got to get to my destination because he's 3 minutes. I can't let buddy leave me. So boom, I'm running. Right when, I see that he's there, he's like, I'm here. I'm over here pretending like I'm lost. I'm not where he is. but I'm going to pretend like I'm lost. I'm like, where are you? So I get outside. As soon as I get outside, he's just like, hey, I asked him, if this is an Uber for me. He's like, yeah, cool, that. Check the license plate number, everything. Boom, get in the Uber. I asked him, I said, is there any way you can get to the venue any quicker? He was just like, 36 minutes not good enough. And I was like, no, I have a show to attend. Y'all, get you an Uber that's going to do the dash about you. Because this man is going 70 down to 55. I mean, he is dashing. Okay? Stop playing with it. The Uber fee was crazy. I'm not going to hold you. Do not go to New York thinking you about to be paying your regular state prices for Ubers. They got tolls out there. Anyways, so boom, I'm there. I'm chilling, vibing. I'm really about to panic. I'm literally, it's 10:30. And I text the group chat that nobody ever replied in. Yeah, I text them like, hey, can y'all let anybody know whoever's in charge? Like, I'm literally 10 minutes away. I would have been there because keep in mind, my Uber is doing the dash about me. I would have been there, but right when I'm about to be there, traffic comes out of nowhere. I'm looking at it. It's looking at me. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my Uber driver. He's looking at me. Ain't no way. Hopefully this traffic, not one of those, because I've been in New York before. I know New York traffic. I'm hoping that the New York traffic is not like we sitting there for a hot minute. I'm hoping it's one of those like consistent traffics. I'm praying to the Lord, I don't know how you're going to do this. I hit one of those like, I literally had to hit one of those like, Lord, it's me again. I hit one of the, Lord, it's me again prayers. Okay. Cause something has to shake. Next thing you know, the traffic is no longer stopped. We're moving little by little, but we're moving. Yeah. So my Uber driver finally pulls up to the venue. I'm already knowing, like, I literally call it premeditated at this point. I already know soon as anything pops up again, like if I'm 5 minutes away, I'm going to jump out of this Uber and I'm running. I'm out of, like, that's what's going through my mind. If anything else happens, I'm close to the venue. I'm getting out the Uber and I'm running to my destination. I'm not thinking too much, as you can tell. The last brain cell has died. Okay? She was on her last breath, but now she's gone. All sense and logic is out the window. Okay, so boom. I finally get there. My Uber pulls up. I get there, y'all. There's so many models, because keep in mind, it was a big, like, I'm not sure if the group chat had just New York models or the LA, because they do have an LA show, but I'm not going to the LA show because, like, this LA show is roughly the same time as Minnesota Fashion Week. And I don't want to kind of miss Minnesota Fashion Week. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the story. But so I get there. There's so many models. The line's so long that I just slide in the line. Nobody would have known. So at this point, I'm like, damn, should I really put it in the group chat that I was late? But at this point, I'm like, I don't even care, because like, it's one thing if I woke up late and I was really just like on some, but it's another thing when I literally wasn't going to make it and I had to catch this flight. Like it was out of my control. I made it. That's all that matters. And I was willing to argue with any and everybody. I'm not really the argumentative type, but we was going to get down to the nitty gritty that day because, girl, I got my itinerary right here. I made it by the grain of my teeth. Is that the saying? I don't remember. Anyways, so I'm there. There's a lady that's walking down. She's just like, 1 p.m. show, 1 p.m. That's me. I boom, show her my, cause as the model, you get a ticket. They'll like email you a ticket. So they email you a ticket. Yeah. So I get a little wristband, go to meet my designer, meet my model crew. Loved my group, actually. They was chill. They was laid back. I'm not really like, especially when I'm new to a group, I don't know people. I'm really shy. I don't talk to nobody, but they really cracked me out my show really quickly. So that's one thing I could be like, yeah, like they real cool people. If you can get me cracked out of my show fairly quickly, you saucy for real. You saucy for real. Okay. So at this point, I'm over here like, okay, cool, bad. We did all we had to do, blase, go do the show, blase. We walk, after I'm done walking, kid you not, I'm getting dressed. One thing I would like to notate, if you're not comfortable with being naked in front of people, the modeling world probably isn't for you. I'm not talking about booty, like completely nude, because I had like nipple pads. I had like underwear, but nonetheless, like if you're not okay with like just getting changed wherever, you probably shouldn't just get the whole process. Okay. And I say that because like obviously they have like changing rooms, and it was well used, But during the second half, because I walked, right? After my first walk, I'm changing, getting ready for my second walk. I'm all clothed up, ready for the runway, the red carpet, not the runway. So sorry. So I'm all ready for the runway. Keep in mind, I got my whole, why do I keep saying runway? I'm all ready for the red carpet. I got my whole red carpet outfit on. Remember, I told you I'm giving corporate America. Okay. So I have the whole outfit on only for this girl to like, this one of this ladies like, do you want to walk again? Do I? Girl, I'm about to get my money's worth. What are you talking about? And I was dashing. Oh yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, sure. Cool. So boom, we go to the other, like, cause each model group is in like different places. Like there's so many groups. We were running against time. You think baby, they didn't have time for that. So then, like, keep in mind, I had already walked, so I wanted to become like a whole new person, kind of, sort of. So I had asked this girl, her name is Erin. I remember Erin. So I asked Erin, I'm like, hey, can you do a fishtail? Really sloppy fishtail because it's streetwear. Like, Fashion Kills was very much streetwear. So I'm like, I need a sloppy, ugly pony, like fishtail, but not too ugly, like, you know. Then I had my makeup bag. So boom, hit the lip liner. Boom, perfect. Yeah, whole new girl. Then I had my sunglasses from what I was going to wear at the red carpet. Boom, slapped those on. Then I had asked my designer, I was like, earrings? She was like, well, let's see what they look like. Boom, had like these little paperclip kind of looking earrings, slept those in. She's like, perfect. So I'm already like a whole new person. Okay, a whole new person. So I walk for them. That's over with. Blase, 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 blase. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I see what they mean by please everybody have a positive attitude, because at the end of the day, like, the whole process is so hectic and there's so many different personalities. Like, it's so crazy. I really hope one of those were like an undercover CEO type stuff, because the way some of the designers were acting was really treacherous. Not really like treacherous, but it's a whole bunch of different personalities. It's interesting. It's interesting. Like, just don't, I feel like, I feel like people forget that, like, you're a bubble guppy in a sea full of big sharks. Like, baby, you're really a nobody. And that's no disrespect. And I am not the type to think I'm a somebody, but my thing is I'm really like, I'm not super impatient, but I'm impatient in a way. And I say that because, like, I had messaged them one time, TME one time, and like they weren't getting back to me the time that we had scheduled to talk. And they didn't get back to me until like 2 hours later, but I thought they would never get back to me. And like, I understand that they're busy people, so I'm not like, oh my goodness, y'all. No, I understand you're busy people. So it's just like, with the show getting really hectic and like not all the designers, but some not understand. I'm not saying don't, be the big shark that you want to be, and y'all need to know my name, but at the same time, humble yourself. You're in the presence of greatness and you're not the greatest. Okay. So, boom, we get through the show, this, that, and the other. Keep in mind, I have yet to eat. I haven't ate yet. I haven't ate because, like, I couldn't stop to get anything at the airport. Y'all, they tell you to bring snacks. When they say bring snacks, bring snacks. I couldn't even get mad because they didn't give us snacks, because, like, they definitely said bring snacks. They had a vending machine, but I couldn't even go to the vending machine because I was running up and down. Next thing you know, shout out to Xavier. He was the backstage photographer doing, like, the whole design, a big group picture. Xavier gave me an apple and Airheads with water. I mean, the team itself had food. They provided food for the team because they were working. But, like, for him to, like, give me his apple, and, like, I wasn't really tripping about, like, not eating because, like, I joked with him and I was, like, pretty hurt. So I can't really be mad. Like, these people told us to bring food, but I just couldn't. Like, I literally just dashed straight. So, like, him giving me some of his food, and I was like, I was so happy, y'all. I was devouring that apple. Like, you would think I was a homeless child and he just fed me. Feed the homeless. Yes, that's me. You hear me? Like, y'all. Okay, so boom, all of this happens. After all of this happens, like, the show goes on, I was supposed to go out with a few of the models, but then, like, I was with my mom and stuff. So, like, we had went out to eat instead of me going out to eat with the models, because I didn't want to just leave them hanging since we came together. Then I had the hotel in my name, so it's like they couldn't even get to their hotel room without me. So I had to let them in the hotel room, everything. By the time the other people figured out what they were gonna do, I was already knocked out, baby. I was knocked out. Got back on a plane, and yeah,